So, I think a lot about a lot of things. I thought a lot about me just saying that just now, so if that gives you any clue. I mean, also I'm a human being, so I'm sure like most people think a lot about a lot of things. But today I'm thinking about, well, one of the things is social media, partially because I started making this video. And today's the first day of Lent. So one of the things I'm giving up is Instagram, which will be pretty easy because I don't go on it anyway, really. For the past, since the beginning of the year, I've just been downloading it on weekends only, because it's just a lot better for my brain that way. It's been a little crazy over here in Canada, and a lot of the information that's disseminated is contradicting and overwhelming, and I'm trying to get my sources from people rather than platforms, and trying to listen to a bunch of different voices. Anyways, I mean, that's one of the things that I think about social media. I think it can be super, well, I know that it can be super biased towards whatever I think, which is nice in some regards, but when it comes to like world issues or like political stuff, I don't know, I like to listen to all sides because I think that there is value offered on each. That's just me. And then I was thinking about YouTube and making this video, and you know, I think a lot of social media is used as entertainment, which is good sometimes, you know, it's enjoyable, pleasurable, but also distraction from what's really going on. And so I'm like, is me making this just feeding into that loophole that we get stuck in? But at the same time, people are gonna get distracted anyway, whether or not they're watching my video, which, why would they watch my video right now? Because most people don't know me, and that is a-okay. So I guess that's all I was really spiraling about in my head. I recently got my hair cut. This is something that actually social media has surprised me in a very good way, and you know, it gives you that lovely affirmation and validation that we all like, and you know, can easily become dependent on and addicted to. But honestly, sometimes it's really useful, because I cut my hair, like my roommate cut my hair last week, about 5 days ago, 4 days ago, doesn't really matter. And I've never had my hair this short, except for when I was like a toddler. So it's very different. It's taking me a bit to adjust. I think I'm settling in though. Like the past few days have been good. And one of those things that helped was, okay, I went into the haircut and I was like, I'm not gonna tell anybody. Like, I'm just gonna like keep it a secret and do it for me, because I don't want anybody's opinion to like influence me to not do it or to do it. I want this to be a decision for myself. And so I also didn't post about it right away. But then on Monday, I was like finally feeling it a little bit, and I was like, no, I want to show people. Also, I think it like saves the shock factor of people seeing me for the first time and being like, you cut your hair, and sometimes, you know, that can be taken negatively, whatever. So anyways, I posted some pictures, and nobody's been mean about it, which I'm sure the people who don't like it just haven't said anything, which is totally fine with me. But I've gotten a lot of love on it, and from people who I haven't seen in a really long time, and it was just really nice to kind of feel connected to them again, and like feel supported, I guess. It's cool. I don't know. Which, you know, I don't want to, again, that could be a slippery slope, hence why I'm still giving it up for Lent. But it was like the most positive experience I've had on Instagram in a really long time. Most of the time I avoid posting or just post random things that I think look cool because why? Because it's become a heavy platform. Like it's a great way of relaying information. So great that it's too much, you know. Yeah, my hair is definitely looking greasy. I'm trying not to wash it, and also that hair wax stuff makes it look kind of grimes, but I gotta train her. Anyways, that's it. That's my ramble of the day. God bless ya. I also just wanted to document that my roommate found my first gray hair yesterday, which freaked me out a little, and then I was like, no, age is beautiful. Before I continue with my day, it's now the afternoon, like 1, maybe 1. My brain was reflecting more, and I figured I'd use this outlet. You don't need that disclaimer. You don't need that preamble. Doesn't matter. I was in a forum discussion this morning, part of this residency I'm a part of. We were talking about joy, and it was really encouraging and reflective, inspiring, just idea-provoking, thought-provoking conversation. Just a good one. As much as I'd love to try and debrief it, I feel like I will devalue it by doing that, so I'm not really gonna touch on that much. But before that, I had a walk. Went for a little walk and was thinking about what's going on in the Ukraine. I might have even said this earlier, but I was just talking about how feeling the weight of everything on social media and not knowing what our part is in all of this. And that is something that I shared at the beginning of the seminar or the forum. And yeah, I was feeling really lost this morning about, what am I to do? What am I supposed to do? And that's kind of something that I shared. What are we supposed to do? It's so hard to know. And before the forum, I was spending some time in prayer, just like, what is my part? And I know I'm not supposed to feel all of this weight because I alone am not responsible for saving the world. But I am responsible. There's a part, I think, that we all have to play in that. So I think there's a lot of waiting that comes with figuring out what that part is. But then I got an email after our discussion from the studio I work at, and they're collecting donations that are being sent off to the Ukraine. And I was like, man, isn't that an answer? And even with that email initially, I was like, oh, I don't have the resources to donate to this. I don't have enough money to do that. But there's this term called the scarcity mindset, and I really think that that's what it is, because, they're asking for things like thermal underwear for the soldiers and clothes for people and food, whatever. It's like, I don't have even a little to give. That's such a lie. I'm literally handed this opportunity to help out in a very concrete way, and then I'm like, well, I can't do that because I don't have enough money. It's like, we're never gonna have enough. And I think living in a mindset of abundance is a lot more helpful, because really, like, even if I gave 1 can of food, it would help. Also, like, I literally last night and yesterday spent like 3 hours looking at underwear to buy online because I'm trying to find a good sustainable brand. The mind functions in a very funny way. And I went back to my underwear search, and then that's what made me think this. I was like, Sky, you can afford to, you know, go buy some stuff, even from Giant Tiger. Like, I don't have a car, so I don't have access to a lot of stores, but like, even that, like, I can find ways to make it work into what I'm, you know, my busy life, my lack of funds. Like, there's still, I have more privilege than I think. For sure. There's an eyebrow hair in my coffee. That's what I was just reflecting on and felt like sharing. Yeah. I don't know what this will become, but I'm doing it because I want to, and I'm sharing it because I want to, and not trying to overthink it and thinking, oh, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah, what's the point of doing anything? I think we all ask ourselves that. Maybe. I need to continue with my day, so thank you for listening. I'm using the recording time as my timer. That's why I'm staring at you. Almost there. Oh, I went over time. No. It's gonna be strong. Shoot. It's been so long since I've had coffee, of course. Of course I mess it up today of all days.